Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from High Branch Brewing Company out of Concord, North Carolina. This beer is called Off the Record. I think I might have done a review from this series before. I can't remember, but it was probably version number 9 because this is volume 10. But they hadn't done it in like 8 or 9 months. So this is the most recent one. Every time it's a different blend of hops. This one is Citra, Denali, Cascade, and Summer, I think. And this one, it's 6.0 ABV, and you can see there it's a Hazy IPA. So crack it open and see what we got. So as you can see, it pours a pretty cloudy, hazy, darker golden color to almost an orange color with about a finger's worth of pretty fluffy white head. So the aroma is definitely more citrusy than anything. There's a good bit of like orange peel and a little like earthy, grassy quality. The flavor's similar to that. I was curious how this is going to be because, especially given that there's like Cascade in it too, I thought it might have a little bit more of an old school feel to it, and it definitely does. It's for sure a little more like earthy and almost floral in nature, which would be, I would assume that's from the Cascade. But it has the malt bill and everything else for a hazy IPA, so it's kind of interesting. It's definitely different than most of their stuff. It's not quite as juicy, but I guess when I say juicy, it makes me think of like tropical. But really, it actually is very juicy in the sense like it's really orangey. Like it has a good amount of fresh hop flavor. Excuse me. So if you're talking about juicy in that sense, it definitely is. It's just not as like tropical fruit forward as some of the newer hops. But I guess I do get a little bit of that. It's probably from the Citra. But the malt profile is really nice. It's a little bit bready. It's really soft. There's just enough sweetness to balance out the bitterness that it has. I would say it's slightly more bitter than most of their stuff, but with the more traditional hops, I'm not surprised. And I don't know, he might have even brewed it that way, where there might be more bittering hops in this than in general. Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely more of like a throwback beer. I actually really like when I know Brew Gentleman's done this before, where they make like they did an all Cascade Pale Ale and like an all Amarillo IPA and that kind of thing, and you can really see what those hops taste like, and some of them aren't that great by themselves, but when they are combined with other hops, they actually add a unique element. And that actually just reminded me, they did a Centennial one that was just Centennial that was absolutely fantastic. And it makes you realize how good that hop is by itself when it's done right. But I really like this. It's a little bit of a change from some of the other stuff that they do, but it's still it's still in the hazy IPA vein. but the hop profile is just a little different. So, it's not really, it's definitely not like a new juicy tropical character, but it's also not like West Coast dank either. It's more of like even older than that, like like 90 Minute and Two Hearted character where they're more like floral and earthy hops. That's what I get out of this. So, yeah, it's definitely interesting. On my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm gonna give this one a buy. I don't know that this is like my favorite hop profile, but if I ever wanted to drink something like this and have like a throwback IPA, obviously the whole thing isn't throwback, but the hop profile is. I would buy this because it really reminds me of those types of beers, just in a softer form. So I'm definitely gonna give this one a buy because I think if that's what they were trying to do, he did a really good job of it. If that isn't what he's trying to do, then excuse me, that's how it ended up, and it's still really good. So yeah, this is another buy for me. I'm not surprised because they just keep pumping out great beers. So I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.